Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dire. Tonight we're going to be playing Falskallan Nights. But before we do that, we're going to make a couple announcements. On Sundays, we have Varenheim, run by our DM, Trail. Our good friend Juju and Given are a part of it. Monday, the Troubleshooters are back, with Heath running it. First game was a bit short, but I know we'll come back for a strong second game. It'll be great. Tuesdays is World at War with our DM Jason. Thursdays is A Knight's Ransom with Maddie. And Saturday is Stolen Cities with Alex as the DM. But on Fridays, Breck, a friend of Dire Bears, has a couple of our players being played from him. There are words there. But he's playing Domain of the Old Gods. It is a mature themed game, and it's horror, lots of descriptions of gore and body horror. So, be careful. If you're not into any of that, you might want to give that a pass, but it's still a really cool game. He runs a solid game, for sure. With that, we're going to go and start our game. Spleen was attacked while going out to try and find the House of Many Favors. Came back to the guild hall, all bloody and mess. Halsterian and her are now at the well, degunking. We're just gonna leave it at that. The group was given a mysterious bag, which Howard had found to be a bag of Devouring. Why did we get this? We don't know. But we'll find right out. Welcome to Falskallan Nights. Let's start this game. So, I'm assuming your night was all about getting Spleen clean and basically like dog tying her while you're using control water to just like hose her down relentlessly.
Yeah.
My hair just all over, covered my face, looking like the Grudge.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if it was specified last time where exactly I was, because we didn't really RP that much night, but I am also degunking Spleen.
If I remember right,
embarrassing.
you
Appreciate
showed
your
up
help.
right about the time she did at the guild.
Yep.
You kind of like
Yeah.
met at the
yes,
door.
because I was wandering around and I'm like, yep, this happened again. This ain't my first rodeo.
Oh, looks like the dog got in the mud again. Get the hose out.
I could just see Spleen reacting like a dog getting a bath. He just doesn't like it whatsoever.
Jakes.
And now that Spleen is back, Howard is, while they do that, stepping off to the side a short distance and trying to hide what he's doing and flipping the bag of Devouring inside out.
Alright. Do it. So you flip it inside out. If I remember correctly, that dispels it, doesn't it?
It closes the dimension essentially until it's
The portal,
reversed.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case Spleen reaches into it.
What?
You flip it around and you pull it right out. All you hear is and just a bit of dust flying out. You're pretty sure you got it.
Well, now it's going to be where she keeps her meat and bone sandwiches.
It is still in the middle of the night, around, I would say, 11:30.
Okay.
Midnight.
And he'll take a few steps back to them afterward.
He's just sitting crisscross applesauce on the ground, just letting them rub things in her hair and get the stuff off her arms.
Everybody take a picture. It's Spleen's first shampooing.
Well,
Spleen,
I'm not getting close enough to get bitten.
And just like standing a few feet back with a hose or like a pressure washer.
Essentially a pressure washer. I know shape water after all, so
Oh my god, mold earth and shape water just turns into a hose.
he's just holding his hand like he's covering part of the hose to put extra pressure on it and letting it shoot out.
that's exactly right.
Just an invisible hose.
As you're cleaning her off, just the blood, the gunk, and the bits of other parts of the goblins are coming out of the hair. It takes you guys a little bit, but I mean, you're gonna have to get a change of clothing because blood stains pretty good.
Well, it certainly doesn't smell like prostitute blood, so I guess I'll take
Spleen.
your word for it after all.
Spleen, please tell me this isn't from a prostitute.
No, it was not from a prostitute. It was some
Now I'm suspicious.
friends.
Not rats.
Friends can be rats. Rats can be friends.
Mm,
Can they?
Okay,
More-
they weren't
And he
friends.
turns to
Okay, so
Bryony.
they weren't
Can
They
they?
don't look
friends.
like they don't look like they're your friends anymore.
Yeah, they weren't. They weren't that friendly per se.
okay, then I have another question. You weren't seen by anyone, were you?
Make a history check.
Who? What?
You, Spleen, make a history check.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Wait, where's H? That's okay. Hmm. 8.
8. Were you being particularly stealthy on your way back? No? Okay.
Mm-mm. Nope.
You're pretty sure you got away scot-free.
Don't worry about anything. I was really careful and really responsible, and no one saw me.
Halsterian, you look up the way that Spleen came, and you could tell that was the way Spleen came because of the bloody footprints and blood drips.
So, okay, don't even need to roll insight on that. Got it.
It's really obvious.
Oh dear. Should we?
I didn't clean up afterwards, though.
Well, that's part of being not seen.
What? No, but no one. I don't think anyone saw me though.
How far
I'm
away
going
was
to
it?
I look out the window and check.
Yeah, how far away was I from?
Blocks.
You got yourself lost, so you
Yeah.
don't particularly remember where you were.
But coming back.
But coming back, you were able to retrace your steps. You figured you got yourself further into the military district, which is west.
Okay. I should zoom out on this minute. Okay. Yeah. Not too close, but not like too far.
You were a
All
fair
right,
bit
well,
away.
We have to clean this up before anyone sees. Let's just retrace the bloody footprints to the crime scene.
A bloody foot. Oh shit.
Bring the hose.
Very well.
Hal, can you dry her before we go anywhere?
Sure.
Just so that she doesn't.
No,
look-
it makes my hair frizzy. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Ah!
The clothing still has stains of blood on it.
Spleen,
It's
this is
Pretty typical for spleen.
somewhat
like-
for the better.
it's fresh.
I'm guessing I might get in trouble walking around like with these on, I guess.
Go change real quick.
Change it to what?
There's clothing. Probably not to your taste.
No,
Just make do.
we
won't
went over
you?
this before.
Surely
Alright.
Glam has something.
Let's see if there's an old pair of pajamas. I'll also go back into the Gilm Hall and see if there's blood cleaning supplies in there. They've seen plenty of travelers. I'm sure they have something.
Yeah, I'll follow her. I'm gonna just probably go into. Can I see if there's any sort of clothing? If not, I'm gonna rip up a tablecloth.
All right, so you guys go inside. In the kitchen, there's usually a med kit around and some cleaning supplies, kind of just in a little bit of a storage locker there. And you know where it is because you guys have been there before, so it's not so much as like you need to really search for it. It's just, okay, open it up. I mean, you get your general cleaning supplies. You have some bleach. Medieval pine sol.
It's got juniper buried right in it. You can see it, see?
It's
There.
Juniper Sol.
Juniper sol. Juniper sol.
Not knowing what else to grab, I also take the broom and dustpan.
And you do so.
So,
Okay, Andy.
So who's looking for clothing?
I'm gonna be looking for clothing.
Howard is
Spleen
asking
was.
her questions while she's looking around. So, why did you do this?
Why? What?
Why did you fight them? What happened?
The usual. They're fans, and they appreciate the work that I do.
Huh.
I ask because if... Well, no, you probably started it knowing you.
Actually, I don't really think that I did.
Oh?
So, they were specifically looking for me. And they were gonna take me away. Whisk me away like a damsel in distress.
The rat.
Which I don't think I do.
What?
Yeah. Which are not actually rats. And it's more goblins.
Alright, so you were attacked by a group of goblins who tried to kidnap you.
Yes.
Oh, I
That
see.
is a far cry from rat friend fans.
Please hurry up and get some clothing. We'll try and go clean it up before any guards notice. Maybe we can find out some information about these goblins while we're at it. Worst case, you get arrested.
I'm just gonna break free.
Yeah, but they don't need to know that.
What if I like reverse psychology? Is that what it's called? When you tell them that I'm willing to get captured, and then like, then no, we don't want to capture you because you want to
I
get
don't
captured.
think that's gonna work.
It works on me.
Why?
Well, you could always try it.
You're in it for the challenge. Is that why it works?
Hmm.
They're in it. They're in it because it's their job.
Can it be both? Why not both?
Maybe for some of them, I don't know.
All right, Spleen, go get some clothes. We gotta clean this up before daylight.
Agreed.
All right, buying clothing.
How?
So you're finding clothing.
Yes.
So where are you heading? What you doing?
Somebody's room.
You're heading.
Somebody's room. First.
Please not mine. Please not mine.
Okay.
Please not mine.
Okay, so
One
you
of
head up.
these fools is a halfling.
Oh, let me. We're gonna roll for this.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Okay, so you walk upstairs. First door to the left. Boosh! Kick it in. Open it up.
Oh, I hope it's glands.
No, you know where Glands is. She's up on the 3rd floor. You're up on the 2nd. If you want to go to Glands, you could definitely try.
Yeah, first door. Make
You
it quick.
open it up. You see a bunch of books lying about and some papers scrolled around. It smells exactly like Howard.
Oh fuck.
Knowledge. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go sift through a bunch of stuff until I find some sort of linen, maybe cloth.
Don't touch any of the concoctions, please.
What's that?
Howard, describe your other wardrobe.
It's nothing fancy, really. Just mostly. This is a trench coat or
Cargo
two.
pants.
Tops, pants, yeah. Several button-ups, things like that. But nothing that
Something made out of
looks...
latex, but we push that aside real quick.
Nothing that looks expensive.
Oh.
Like, they're not rags, but they're
We're
not
getting
expensive.
character development.
Yeah. He only has 2 trench coats. He's half an edgelord.
Whoa!
One of them's on him.
What's the question? Are they all the same color? Juju, are they all the same color? You know what you do.
Okay, so they're all similar colors.
Okay, that's fine.
You'll probably have to use Halsterion to try and fix that if you want to fix that in game.
I take. I'm gonna take one of the button ups. And yeah, I'm gonna take the button up. And I'm gonna take one of my blades and I'm gonna like I guess crop top it in a way. And use the buttons to make a little skirt, I guess, or something, and then put it on there and it's just like alright.
Well, given that basically your like it basically comes down to being a dress for you, really, just a giant button-down dress because elf and goblin sizes are varied,
Couple of feet
and you're
of
still
difference.
you're swimming in it, absolutely.
Love it. You know what? Yeah, let's not even cut it. I'm just gonna just put it on. It's just sleeves going past my hands.
It's basically like a 5-year-old wearing an extra large t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh shoot. Just gonna rip the sleeves off.
I could have just rolled them up, but that works, I guess. Just leave the sleeves there, please.
Oh, hold on. She's gonna put the sleeves on her legs.
Or that works. That actually works fairly well. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
So wait.
Let's-
You took the ripped sleeves and you're now wearing them as pants?
Just
As
what?
Like what?
as like leggings, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
called fashion. Look it up.
yeah.
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Wow. I'm great at those. Another 8.
Another 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll probably work. Let's go.
Okay. Become little leg warmers.
Oh boy.
She's a maniac. All right.
And
You guys
Yeah.
are now heading out.
yes.
All right.
After
So
Howard takes a peek and makes sure she didn't like toss any vials or anything that would potentially burn the place down.
and nothing else seems to be in disarray. I mean, Spleen was on a mission this time, so it wasn't generalized chaos. It was just wardrobe chaos.
Yeah.
Just a giant mess in there.
Right on. Then now you're gonna retrace everything back. Cool. You guys easily follow the trace of blood and footsteps, and it's just not hard. It's not hard whatsoever. There's no rules for this.
Right. Are we cleaning as we go?
Yes.
We just like push a mop along the street.
It
Right,
makes me think of
how?
Wally. You know the movie Wally was got a little cleaning robot that's like cleaning all his dirt tracks. Leaving a mess.
No, we just have like a brush and a bucket, and we're scrubbing the
Yeah.
blood as we go.
Then the
Yeah.
cobblestone does absorb some of the blood, but it's also like a well-worn street. So at the end of the day, you clean it up enough to make it look like it was a part of the natural fanfare.
Yeah, Howard had suggested early on for Halsterian to use his prestidigitation to greatly speed things
Yes.
Oh yeah, can one of us just use like shape water or something to like wash along the street
Where do you get the water?
from our bucket of water? I don't know.
up. Water
You guys grabbed a
skins.
bucket of you guys grabbed a bucket of water from the well in behind the guild office.
Sure, let's go with that.
All right, so you guys are going along. Yeah, you retrace your steps back, and you end up turning the corner into the clearing where Spleen had started doing some sort of massacring.
That's
There-
There's also more on. There's more on the roof, actually.
You see 3 bodies. Well, you see 2 bodies right away, and Spleen says there's stuff on the roof. You guys look up, and you notice there's a lot of dripping coming off from there.
Oh,
Spleen, how are we going?
shit.
Make a perception check.
Everyone?
Yeah, everybody.
Oh.
All right.
Is someone able to look on my sheet
Yep.
and tell me my perception modifier, because I am
Plus
without a laptop.
8.
So I can only use
Yeah, yours is an 8.
camera. 8. Okay. So I got a 21 in total.
I got a 13.
14.
10.
I was just like,
That's what I rolled, but I have a +3.
You see the bodies, but you also notice that there's a couple other people around just, poking about, and that's all you really see. So the bodies have been noticed.
Maybe we should not be seen here. We've removed the footprints leading to the guild. Let's just leave.
Agreed.
I mean, How many other goblins are here? The police are probably going to know to question Spleen first, and we all know how good of a liar Spleen is.
How are they
with
gonna
her
know it
rat
was a
fan
goblin,
friends. Does someone have a spell that can erase the memory of everyone in the area?
No,
So they forget
not
they saw the
yet.
bodies?
That's a much more powerful spell than I can use.
Yes,
Damn.
not nothing I have. That's
Well,
beyond my pay grade.
But they don't know a goblin did it.
I mean, really, what goblin attacks other goblins?
Plus,
Me, Hal, I do. What?
yeah, we
are
know.
fairly known in town.
Don't say
The
that.
guild has a decent reputation. We should be fine. Let's go.
Can we at least take the bag of devouring, flip it back right side out, and pop what remains of the goblin bodies into it?
So the problem with
In
that
front of people?
is-
No.
Yes. There are people around and they're going to notice.
Unless you want them to join them. That was a
What
joke.
are these people?
They're
I like that
citizens.
joke, Hal.
Just considering all of our options.
As you guys are talking, you start hearing more footsteps coming into the square. They're coming in from the opposite direction, from across. And you notice that they're wearing guard uniforms.
Oh no. Okay.
Yep, let's go. Have we been seen by anyone?
Make a perception check.
Mm,
Oh, 7.
18.
15.
10.
They haven't called out to you, and they haven't really looked your direction, you think.
We should leave.
We should leave and think of a reason we're out.
All right, I'm with the
I
rest
mean,
of you.
that's
Let's
simple.
leave as
We
quickly
just
as
got back
possible.
from a quest. I mean, we can really make this simple.
Hey,
Fair
you
enough.
over there!
Looks around. Is someone calling to us?
Yep, one of the guards.
Shit. Yes?
Alright.
You see what's going on around here?
No, we're looking for the brothel. We just
Make,
got a little
Get this-
lost.
make a deception check.
Fuck.
Except for spleen. it was true.
Where's my deception? That's a whole 11.
A whole 11?
Yeah.
Can someone look and tell me what my modifier is?
Oh, for deception?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
plus
I was the only
Plus
one who
one?
said something.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, Howard was the only one who was really speaking at that one.
Oh, okay.
yeah. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
so
need
it was
to do
just, it was basically him.
Good, because I would have gotten a 4 on that.
one. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you're trying to get away from other people, you know, the brothel may not be the best option
I mean,
for that.
how would you get away from people at a brothel? There are people at a brothel.
I'm saying I don't believe you.
Shit.
The guy starts walking up. He's just like this absolute unit of a man. He's, you know, just 6'3", jacked. You know, the guy who got out of high school who was part of the football team but never made it past that.
Is it?
He has that air.
You have a very vivid description.
Is it a guard
Does he
that?
have like the cropped crew cut?
Is it a guard that any of us are familiar with?
With your perception checks, you're not really sure.
Okay.
You're pretty sure you've never met the man before. Either that, or you may have, but it was just a passing glance.
He's getting out some jerky and just like eating it.
So I
Just
ask again,
have
have
you
you seen anything?
I mean, other than what's there, no.
No, we just got here.
Right. Well, I can't hold you on anything. There's nothing tying you to you here. Get back to where you... Get back to where you were. And stay safe.
Of course,
We
thank you
will.
for your service.
Thank you.
Whoever did this is gonna be out and about. So,
Oh, I
We'll
have
do
to
that.
save
Thank
him.
you. Hopefully your night goes better.
Wait.
What are you doing?
he just sighs, turn around, walks back.
Hurriedly ushering the rest of them away.
Let's go.
You guys make it back. You follow the freshly cleaned spots on the
I
cobblestone.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
And you make it back, no problems. Glam is now up because you severely woken her up, and let alone you feel like the kick in the door just did that.
Well, that went well.
Sure. Of course it did.
I mean, we didn't get arrested.
Thankfully.
Yet.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Why did they attack
I've had
you?
about enough for tonight. It's like 2 in the morning at this point, probably.
Yeah, you guys are cresting 132 right now.
Alright. I'm gonna head to bed.
Yep, me too.
All right.
Yeah.
Howard goes to shut his door and realizes his lock is broken.
Gonna spend a few minutes mending things.
You start grabbing the pieces of wood, you put them in slot, and just heal it right up.
He is spending a little bit of time doing that and cleaning up the mess she made in the room, in the wardrobe.
And that happens. It takes you a few minutes. It takes you about 15 minutes. Nothing too bit terrible.
Other
And-
than
Anything before you guys get to bed?
nothing much else really. He's just relaxing, going through spell books and stuff.
Cool.
I managed to score a lot of food wandering around the night market, so I pretty much zonk out the second I hit the bed.
Sugar crash.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm going to meticulously clean my clothes to make sure there's no
No
refuse.
spleen got on him.
Your tailor is going to kill you if you have any blood on your clothes, Halsterian.
It would be horrible.
I imagine spleen is the reason he knows prestidigitation.
It is now.
mm-hmm.
Just like it's
Yes.
the reason I have mending.
I feel like spleen's a
Spleen.
lot of reasons for spleen.
Spleen is actually going to make with a knife or something just 2 small cuts on her thighs, right? Because she's got bone like piercings going through the side of her thighs, and right below the last one, she's gonna make 2 little incisions, not deep, but just kind of markers, and just kind of plan for the next set.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Take 2 points of slashing damage.
She needs to find the bone. Okay.
Yep. You guys head to bed. You start hearing raps of knocking on your door.
All of us?
Doors, yeah. So like it happens individually, but Tapping it up. Tapping it up.
Yeah.
House cleaning.
Thank you, Glam.
Shut the hell up, Gland!
5 more minutes.
Guild meetings here. Come on. You know how these mages are. They don't like to wait.
I thought they didn't want me in the last one.
I don't want you in the last one. They do. There's a difference.
Yeah, there is a huge difference, actually. Yeah, you're right. So mean. I'm so sorry, Glam.
I roll out and make my way to the guild hall, still in slippers and unbrushed hair. I just kind of shuffle down.
Bunny slippers.
You got the cat pajama pants.
Yeah.
Howard, I am just zombily walking out.
Falskallan shows up with his slippers, which are imp slippers, and an eye mask that's not quite fitting right.
Split opens the door, she sleeps in the nude.
Glam immediately goes, ah! Jeez.
Spleen clothes. You know how they are.
She puts more tattered clothes on.
You guys get yourself dressed and prepared. You go downstairs, and in the mess hall, you see 2 mages adorning black clothes that show that they were the advanced, like the higher ranking within the academy. And actually, Halsterian and Howard, make a perception check.
Oh, fuck. 5.
Too tired for this. Not one.
Oh,
I had a
yeah.
2.
Y'all need
That's why it's a 5.
you guys are not morning people.
No.
no
None of this group is.
No.
proper students.
Yeah.
I dig a small vial of smelling salts out of my bag and whip it. Ooh, good morning.
Oh god.
Oh.
I pass it down the line to the rest of the party, and we all just like take a whiff to wake
I
up.
Nope.
Just
Pass
take
it
a
I don't think it's worth it.
Woo! God, you always have the best stuff. And the
Halsterian
worst.
and Howard. You're pretty sure you know these guys, but it's too early to be trying to figure this out on the way down the stairs. But you notice that they have the dark blue undertunics of the academy as well. So they're standard affair, book holsters and everything. They're sitting there waiting for you guys. Seems like they were there for a little while.
Good day to you.
Yes, hello. We were told that you have information.
On.
Well, you guys, Glam had told us, well, our higher-ups, that there was some fire and some fire elementals being summoned.
Oh.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
the ley lines, apparently.
Ah, okay, perfectly. Do you have any of those, written knowledge, whatnot? Do we have to scribe it ourselves?
Howard, I believe you gave the notebooks to Glam, did you not?
Yes.
She has them? Oh, jeez. They start going back and forth at each other. Oh, didn't think that.
Nerds.
They both look right at you, just piercing dead eyes.
Hey. Wow.
She has her charms.
2 seconds later, just start talking back to each other.
I'm
Alright,
just
well-
picturing them like sock puppets.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. That's how she sees them.
That's fair.
Could you go get Glenn, please?
Sure.
Land!
Oh, or that works.
You just hear from the top room.
The fancy nerds want to see you.
You hear the door open. They're walking down the stairs. She's walking down the stairs. She's also in her bunny slippers and cat pajamas.
Side note: throughout the course of this campaign, I would die for Gland. I love her.
Oh yeah, I love her too. Just
It's becoming her
unfortunate.
name now.
Glam. Why do I do this? For anybody who doesn't know who Glam is, she is a gnomish woman with pink hair and, well, morning fun buns.
And a
You know,
short
this whole
temper
time,
because of.
I've kind of been picturing her like cotton candy pink hair, styled similar to the fairy godmother from Shrek 2, and I don't know why, but that's what's in my head.
That's new canon. I like it better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine as the clerk.
Oh, I
slash
was imagining Betty
secretary
White.
Slash. Oh my
you-
god.
Middle-aged guild secretary. Anyway, Glam. Jeez, you got me saying it now.
I imagine Spleen's not the worst one she deals with, but up there.
She comes down with the notes that you had given her. Howard passes them over. Here you go. Thank you. Flips back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So there's a ley line going through Menestad here, right?
Yes.
Apparently so.
Did you glean any other information off of these guys, or did you just go straight for the kill?
They weren't really in a talking mood.
There was a. There was someone they were sacrificing who just magic pouring off of him. It seemed to be some sort of curse. They were doing something to I guess control him, and we set him on his way after disposing of the cultists.
So
I am at this point, the smelling salts only work on me for a short time, so I'm tired again and leaning against the table. Yeah, you guys don't know anything about a guy with a bunch of scars and a shitty attitude, do you?
we deal with a lot of those people in the guild and the academy. It doesn't sound like anything different, unless there's something different about him. You say magic just pours off of him.
Seems like he's
Yeah, I
cursed.
would say there was something different.
Detect magic was a bit blinding.
Blinding.
doesn't-
His name was like
Really?
Ronald or something, or Randall,
Ronald.
Raneth.
Raneth. The Elvish word for the lost?
I pointed that out
that's
to
the
him.
one.
He wasn't aware of it. He's not an elf. Looks human.
So he's not an elf. There's a guy walking around
And
scarred.
he's like in one direction, like he just doesn't.
He's going
need to-
east.
He just keeps going. He doesn't stop.
You couldn't discern any other information off of him?
We tried.
He doesn't know himself. He doesn't remember anything beyond the past.
I wanted to
week.
get so much off of him.
Not what they mean.
He wasn't wearing much to begin with.
Also true. He was very, very, almost unnaturally strong, it seemed.
So
And he
there's a
was-
guy.
He doesn't sleep, and he says anything he tries to eat tastes like ash.
Sounds like he's been cursed.
He has.
Oh
And
yeah,
you-
hella cursed.
And you said detect magic was basically blinding.
Hmm.
Very much so.
Did any of you try to identify?
I did. It didn't work. The only thing I was able to detect was that he was cursed.
Very powerful magics, then. Alright.
Fortunate for him.
He's heading east nonstop.
Is there a particular reason why?
He says he feels
Something
drawn
calls him.
there.
So he's drawn.
Hmm.
You guys were north of the city? South? Where were you?
North.
North.
North of the city going east. They start going back at each other. Okay, what's going out that way? No, I don't know.
Bless you.
They start talking back and forth. And then they start looking at the ley lines on the map, just trying to discern everything out.
Yeah, and he's gonna point out on the roughly the area on the map where the third site was, and east from here.
Mm-hmm. Well, the only thing powerful enough were the Elven ruins during the war. Really. But that's across the Valen Rapids. Which, for a geography lesson, quick geography lesson, where you guys had started Alska, the Valen Rapids were about 5 miles east of there. And these are giant ass rapids. Like, you're talking 20 miles wide. It's just, yeah, it's immense.
So basically impossible to cross.
Exactly.
Very difficult, yeah.
Oh man.
You know,
I do have the name of the city. It just, I need to find it. I'll send it to you guys later.
okay.
We'll call it Unork.
he didn't
Perfect.
seem like he gets tired. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to cross those rapids, and I'd be almost equally unsurprised if he succeeded.
Well, something to look out for when we send archaeological teams back out that way.
Forewarning,
Speaking of,
he's not friendly. And I don't know if he'll necessarily attack you if you keep bothering him. But he is absolutely going to leave you behind if you can't keep up. As I said, he doesn't sleep. He will not stop for you.
good point. We'll make a note of it. Starts making. He just keeps writing everything down, inscribing everything. Right? Is that everything?
That's all we were able to get from him.
Perfect. We've been experiencing a lot of these cultists popping up lately. We've been getting a lot of reports. This is why we came as quickly as we did when Glam had messaged the guild and the academy. But, well, the more information that's out there is going to save us all, and we've been given an order from the director himself to start spreading this information around. The group that we're dealing with here is called La Shiraz. It's, jeez, why am I not prepared? You are not prepared.
Never enough preparation. There's
Yeah.
always more.
You know, I feel like I'm committing this to memory, and then it completely goes right outside my head. La Shiraz, which is Inferno's wrath in Elvish.
Mm.
Yeah. From what we've been able to discern from any of the information we've gotten from people and everyone else, they want to try and sunder the world. Start with Fel Tarak and Fel Anver, the east and west pillars of the Pillars mountain range. And they plan on using the ley lines as a summoning between them, so they'll be able to travel quick, thorough, and fast. It's very powerful magic. We've only been dealing with a lot of the grunts.
Do you know any reason they would try to sacrifice someone?
Well, somebody who's either cursed or has a lot of powerful magic rippling off of them.
Yep,
Other-
that's like our guy.
Yeah. I only have a theory. I really don't know if it's true or not. But
Well, what's your theory?
if you're telling me this guy told you, did you say that he appeared out of nowhere?
I mean, they already had him when we found them.
Yeah, but I mean, did you tell the scribes?
Yeah, I mean, he seemed to think that he appeared out of nowhere.
He might be from another plane. And being with that, these guys could have felt that power. I mean, when you guys detected magic and identified, you got nothing, right?
Right. Only a curse.
More powerful people could probably discern that he could have been from somewhere else.
Ah.
It's possible.
So he could have been a tether.
They would be trying to open a portal to another plane?
Yeah. Well, if there are fire elementals coming out, they could probably try to do it to the infernal plane.
And you said they're trying to destroy the world, essentially? Raise it?
Raise it. Yeah, because there's a prophecy. There's a prophecy. We've only gotten bits and pieces of it. Something about sundering the pillars. That's all we have of it so far.
We'll keep an ear out and let you know if we find any more information.
Perfect. Yeah, if you have any information, just talk to the guild directorates or secretaries. They'll point you back to us. Or people like us.
Of course.
Perfect. Is that everything?
Yes.
Cool. Excellent. I guess we should try and keep an eye out for any sort of circles or summonings in around here then.
Yes. Make sure you go through those notes. There are roughly what the circles... We destroyed them at each site, but what they looked like are in those notes.
Perfect. Yeah, these look like exactly what we've been dealing with everywhere else, so... Nothing's changed, but that's also good news. In a way.
No news is good news, as they say.
Pretty much.
I suppose so.
Well, they both stand up at the exact same time. Thank you.
Thank you.
They both turn around, walk off.
Well, that's...
Good day.
Spleen's asleep at the table.
concerning.
And I will write out the group for you, because I know that's going to be the next question.
So, there are more of them all over the place. We'll definitely have to keep our eyes open. That is extremely concerning.
Exactly.
Well, Spleen! Less boring topic. What do you think we should be called?
What? What?
Our group name. Glam mentioned it to us the other day.
Heck if I know. Y'all didn't like my ideas. Brady, think of something quick. Go. Or we can go around the table and we add a word and make it, yeah.
Oh my god.
That might be a little weird. Halsterion did have a suggestion.
Well, for now, we're wandering between the pillars looking for clues. Wanderers between the pillars is something. Could work. It's a bit wordy. But it could
That's
work.
a little long.
Glam comes out just with a coffee. Comes with a coffee. The aroma smells absolutely beautiful to the coffee drinkers. Just takes a sip. Yeah, that is actually quite wordy. I don't like writing words that long down.
Okay.
I grab for the coffee and start drinking from the pot.
We share with people, Bryony?
Not in the mornings.
She's just looking up at you.
Burn you anyway.
Fine.
Thank you.
The roaming rooks.
That's actually
Well, with how much
bad.
I've been using shape water recently, how about the wet blankets?
I like that one. Uncomfortable, and no one wants that.
Space. You stop that.
I invite you to our games and you're starting to ruin everything.
Oh.
Mm.
Can we think on it after breakfast?
Sure.
Clam's putting out the continental breakfast as she always does every morning. It's still stale muffins, bread, day-old milk. Just it's really bad hotel food.
Hey,
You could pro-
Spleen, do you think this muffin will taste like meat?
It already looks like meat.
But no, it smells like meat.
Mm.
See if she falls for it again.
Does it smell like meat?
Make a perception check.
That's really good, unfortunately. Damn it. That's 23. Aw.
23. Oh, it's smelling really good. It's like raw pork.
Oh,
It
yay.
it reminds you of home. It smells like home.
Does it have little bacon bits sprinkled on top?
No, it's a bran muffin. It's a stale bran muffin.
I'm just really mean with prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna take this.
I mean, it's all yours.
Does it taste
It-
like meat?
No, it doesn't taste like meat at all. It tastes like a stale bran muffin.
Fucking house! Throws it.
And you're getting
Everything?
like you still swallow what was in your mouth, but you get like the dry heave
Ugh.
from
It's
like
stuck
eating
in
a
the
bread
roof of my
product too
mouth.
quickly.
It's stuck on the roof of my mouth.
Drink some water?
Just reaches in for a flask she has on hand anyway.
Of course.
I really hate you. You know what? You're not cool anymore. You're not interesting.
I keep things interesting for you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Eh.
So,
I mean, I don't put out the meat bran muffins.
Why does it smell like meat? It seriously smelled delicious.
Should try some more.
No! Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on you still. I'll still beat you up. Every single shame and every time you fool me.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll be shamed twice for every prank I do. Anyway,
Like Loki said, when are you not gonna fall for this?
so, anyone have any plans for the day? Other than the festival, of course.
oh
You wanna
yes,
see
is
if those
anything
bodies
open?
still there?
Looking at Spleen.
She
Like-
does not notice you looking at her.
Like, not returning to the scene.
Yeah, we maybe stay away from the scene of whatever crime Spleen committed last night.
Why
What
did they attack you?
they? I already said they were trying to take me away.
For what purpose?
Why? To what end?
It's a goblin thing. You
Were
wouldn't
they
understand.
Slavers?
I don't know. Probably to kill me or something. Well, they wanted me alive. So I don't really know. I mean, they're bounty. Maybe
Wait,
to
you have
then
a bounty on you?
like a goblin bounty.
Oh. Why?
You, you see this on my my neck?
Mm-hmm.
It it's a mark. And it's a goblin mark. It means banishment. So
Then why would they
if
want to take you?
very spiteful creatures. Uh, I murdered my own, and that they don't like that. I pretty much said to piss off, and I don't really give a shit. And they're not gonna let me get away with that.
Did you
Who
brand
did you?
yourself?
Who of your own did you murder besides the ones last night?
I don't really know. I don't really remember. They weren't important to me. I don't know. Maybe important to them.
Somehow I feel like you do keep track. It's not like you to not count your kills.
He's got a point. Did you brand
Do I
yourself?
really count how many ants I step on? No.
You might have.
Did you brand yourself?
All I know is they won't. Huh?
Did you brand yourself?
No. No.
Why did they brand you instead of just killing you?
I think they were trying to. The brand is to make sure that I don't get accepted or into any sort of goblin tribe, and that any goblin that sees me would immediately know. You either shun me or capture me maybe and turn me in. Or
They
kill me.
Try to get a reward out of you.
Basically, I'm a traitor.
Doesn't that brand itself mark you as dangerous?
Yeah. Some would avoid me.
The smarter ones, by the looks of it. The still alive ones, by the looks of it.
You know, it may not be a problem if it's discovered that she was the culprit.
I don't really mind it. I think it looks great, and I love it. Because I don't want to be associated with them.
If they were trying to kidnap you just because they hold a grudge, that puts them in the wrong. So, as long as guards believe us, if we are confronted by this, you might be fine.
Maybe.
How easy would it be for a spleen to claim self-defense?
I'm not sure. Not that I would suggest us telling them anything. Just saying if we are confronted for some reason or another.
I still say we keep it under wraps as long as we can.
Oh, of course.
And I need to find me
Pants?
a perfect bone to put through the side of my thigh. Each one that is pierced through is each group that has tried to confront me.
How many are there?
I was about to ask that.
How many are there?
No,
Can
you're
I roll
asking.
for it?
Roll for it. Roll a
What's
d4
Okay. D4.
and
A
add
4.
2. I was gonna say and add 2 to it.
6.
So, like, I could see Spleen having like one right through the
Yeah.
like the nose ridge.
Mhm.
So like one right through the nose ridge, 2 on her left, 2 on her left thigh, 2 on her left shoulder muscle,
Mhm.
and so number 6 will be on her right. Has yet to be incised.
Mhm. I've already made markers of where I want to do it. It's just kind of like trophies.
Interesting. And by interesting, I mean slightly concerning.
By the way, do you still have that spleen?
Probably in my bag.
it
Back in
it
the room, maybe.
it's
It's just sitting on the floor.
I mean it does smell. It's not like a wafting smell down the stairs, but you'll go back, it will smell.
They'll go in the room. Like when I open the door, it's just like haze.
The spleen haze.
Mhm. You know, when like on cars where you have like that layer of heat that makes things wavy. It's like that. The air that comes out.
Lord.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh.
Well, I do need to go find. There's a scroll I want to find. A spell I'm looking for. We could always stop by the alchemist and a few other places. Apothecary. Someone might have some bones. I'm sure someone does.
I mean, it's no rush.
You
This
can
is
go
for
in the
me to
kitchen
do.
and ask.
No, no, no. Nothing that I would eat, per se.
There are things you wouldn't eat.
Not for this.
You've seen multiple occasions of this, Bryony. It's a
Yeah,
very
you're
it's not
welcome.
exactly rare, it's just
Need to
selective.
get.
Oh, bones she wouldn't eat, though.
I'm saying there's
It's
things
not
with
just
bones you
any
wouldn't
bone.
eat.
There is a particular. I don't. I need vulture bones.
Why vultures?
Don't worry about it.
Fair enough. We have pushed quite a bit into your personal life. Well,
I'm sure there's something to that with magical components. I've seen them in pouches before.
can you tell if they're vulture bones?
Usually I get it from an actual vulture.
Fair enough. Well, anything you wanted to do at the festival in particular today?
I don't know. What did you do?
It's a good question. I'm not sure what they'll have.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty of strange foods fried, usually, to eat. A bunch of strange uh, shows, for lack of a better term. And a few curiosities to either take a look at or perhaps purchase.
I'm dumb. Let's go.
You know, before that, I'll give me a moment. I need to speak with Glam, and I'm gonna get up and go find where she went with that coffee.
Yep.
She's still in the back preparing her breakfast. And you're smelling some bacon wafting right through. Bacon, eggs, just your classic like gnomish hearty meals. Hash browns on the sides. And she's up on like a giant step stool, so she's just like right up in there, just going right for it.
Glim, you haven't had a chance yet this morning to look into who dropped off that bag, have you?
No, not really. Yeah, I mean, it feels kind of weird that I started using it, but well, I mean, a good bag's a good bag.
Was it just dropped off by the post?
No, it was off at the front door. Somebody knocked on the door and I went out there, and that's all I did. I saw the bag and just said, "Enjoy."
Alright, well, we'll see what we can find.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever figure that out?
Well, what I told you about anything being gone in it, it's lucky you weren't pulled in. It's not a bag of holding, it's something called a bag of devouring. It is essentially a portal to a creature's stomach, and every time you reach into it, you run the risk of being pulled in and consumed.
She looks very, very concerned, just like slowly turns back to her bacon.
Any immediate enemies you have, or the guild has?
I mean, we are the guild. We deal with the rabble of society. We're bound to have made some enemies somewhere.
That's true.
And we also have had other guild members that have been disreputable to us before we'd kicked them out.
Well, we'll see if we can find who's behind it. For now, I'd just say let myself or one of the other mages take a look at anything dropped off at the guild without knowledge of who left it.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. She looks kind of shaken.
Do take care.
You as well. I would also suggest that there's a breakfast place just down the road if you actually want a decent meal.
I mean, your cooking's not that bad, but thank you.
No, I'm eating my food. You guys are eating guild food.
You don't make that food?
No. We get it shipped in every day.
Well, never mind. Thank you, though. Gonna head back over to the others.
As you're walking, you think I make the food?
You're the only one I've ever seen in the kitchen.
You just keep walking.
What about we could call, I don't know, the Groundbreakers or Ley Line Slayers or Brass Badasses or Sexy Savages, or that might just be me. Exiled Excellence. Road Rampagers.
Anyone have any particular animals they like?
Vulture.
I mean, you did set yourself up for that one.
The question
Wandering Scholars.
Well, I don't think that one will work very well for Spleen.
Yes. Smart things. Books.
The Vultures of Fortune.
Ooh.
It's an interesting ring to it.
Glam comes back out of the kitchen. You know, if you're trying to think of a name, maybe just let the world unfold a bit before you really start making decisions.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah, we're just trying to throw ideas out.
Yeah.
Any idea
It
when
is
the festival's really kicking off?
sunset. Usually, it's always sunset.
Okay.
The mayor will give a speech. You'll always do some sort of rabble. Whatever it is, I don't care for him. But he'll do that. Then the festivities will really kick off. That's when everybody's around.
Alright.
So we kind of have this day clear before the festival really starts.
Pretty much. I tried to make it that way. Any of the guild people who come into town during midsummer, I want to try and make sure they actually have a fun time.
Understandable.
So,
Well,
anyway, not to say I'm kicking you guys out, but go enjoy the day.
Yes,
Just-
we're on our way.
The battle of the shorts.
mm,
And don't go in my room.
She just goes wide-eyed. I'm like, why?
Guys, I didn't clean it yet.
I don't think you're ever clean. And just walks away.
But do
If
you
she
want to
only
find out
knew.
what my dirty is? All right. Where? I think we should really go to the brothel. All together. Oh my god, we should go together. Last time I went with the group, I don't remember.
I'm not sure if that's a selling point or not.
Neither am I.
That said, day drunk could be funny on a festival day.
I guess.
Oh, Goose, will you drink with us? You usually
Probably not.
don't. Oh,
Sorry.
are you the designated person?
Designated caster.
Designated guest.
Oh no. I can look after you all if you get drunk, yes.
Can you really?
Okay,
Be
let me rephrase. I can
real.
attempt to look after you all if you get drunk.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, that was not a challenge. Shit. Well, before you get drunk, I would like to look for a spell.
Fair enough. Let's be on our way then.
Howard is trying to find Leoman's tiny hut anywhere he can. If anyone has it available in a book or a scroll or anything else.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So, you're pretty sure going back to the Iron Bridge district is your best bet to try and find something as such.
Bless
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alrighty. So Howard's going to. We will role play it. I just want to know where everybody else is going or what they're doing. If we're sticking together or if we're splitting off.
you. Sticking together. We're just
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Last
Alrighty.
time I wandered off and got lost, I got in trouble. So I'm gonna stay with a group.
This is our spleen. We keep her on a leash. You're basically on a toddler leash.
Yeah. But I am like a Doberman pincher.
A Doberman pincer.
Is that what they are? Oh, pincer. I don't know. It was like a little pinch of Doberman.
I see like a Chihuahua and a Shih Tzu.
With actual bite behind it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are walking through town. There's an energy in the air. It's not hard to find or feel because it's festival day. There's a bounce in people's steps. There's a general excitement of it all, even though it's rounding 10 o'clock right now. You guys make it to the Iron Bridge district. Jeez, given.
I work fast.
You guys make it to the Iron Bridge district. There's that layer of soot everywhere, like it always is. You hear all the shops going off at once. You smell the smiths forging. You smell the leather workers doing their tanning and everything else that goes with it. And you make it back to the Prancing Lizard because it might be a good place to start. You walk on in?
Yes.
Cool. Just uno momento. So, you still see the terracotta roof, the large single-story building in the middle of the square. And you walk right in, well-made furniture is still the same as it was last time. The lizard folk man looks up. Ah, yes, you're back.
Yes, you had some spells last time, but I'm looking for a particular one. Leomund's Tiny Hut.
Lehman's Tiny Hut. Okay, let me go take a look. He starts picks up one of the ledgers. He starts flipping it back and forth. Flies buzzing around. Gets it. Just comes flip. No, I don't currently have it, but it can be made.
How much would that run me?
Now I gotta start looking up spell scrolls. Lehman's is a
3rd level.
shit third level. How much would that be? You're looking at timing. Do you have any of the material with you? Inks, materials, any of that?
I do.
That would make it a lot cheaper. He starts
How much
going
do you
through.
need?
How much do I need? I'm gonna need about 32 pages. 32 pages. I'm gonna need about 2 ink wells. Do you have any magical infusion dust?
I don't have any dust.
Don't have any dust? I can provide that. That's okay. That'll just be a cost on top. He starts writing everything down, marking everything off. We're looking at about 300 gold.
All right.
And about a week's worth of time.
I don't have the money yet, but I'll see what I can get over the next few jobs we take, and I'll get back to you on that.
If you're in a hurry, we can do a line of credit, although I wouldn't recommend it. I don't like sending people after people.
Well, I mean...
And I've had to do that. But there's also a job that you could probably do for me if you wish.
Oh?
He starts thinking about it and debating back and forth if he wants to give you yeah. So I had a hill giant's toe recently taken off me. Looks over at Spleen.
She's just in a bunch of stuff, looking at things and.
Yeah, you're just basically looking at like a bunch of petrified flowers and whatnot. You better be careful with those. If those things dust, you're paying for it. And they're not cheap. Anyway, I recently had a hill giant's toe removed from me, and I kind of need it back. Unless you've got... I've got a line on a hill giant that's been kind of sundering the area to the east of here.
We could look into that for you.
That'd be very helpful, because if you did that, I would significantly drop the price for you.
That would be greatly appreciated. I also have another question, most likely unrelated.
There's a fly buzzing right above your head. Give me a second.
You're quite good at that.
Years of practice.
Do you know if anyone has purchased any or brought any bags of Devouring into the city recently?
He shuts a ledger. Did you just say a bag of Devouring?
Yes.
Nothing that I've heard of myself, but I can contact some people in my area. I do not like those things rummaging around, especially if they get into the wrong hands or somebody's stupid enough to stick their hand in one.
Well, that's part of the problem is I think someone does have some, and they shouldn't. Because one was left with our guild with a note claiming that it was a bag of holding. And we're lucky that the manager was not pulled into it.
Thank you for letting me know. I'll talk to the other mages and alchemists, everyone else who deals with these kind of things in this town to keep their eye out. And if any of their wares have gone missing.
We would greatly appreciate any assistance in locating and figuring out who was the cause of this.
Okie dokie.
Not something we want spreading around.
Just give me a second, I'm writing my notes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hydrate.
Oh, we gotta hydrate. Face.
Glub.
Tastes like morning go juice. Perfect. Now, is there anything else? Any other of you guys actually gonna purchase anything?
Don't die.
That went down the wrong tube. I'm good.
Ma'am, you better stay away from the chemical burners. Those things will cause you to have caustic burns.
Oh, well, thanks for letting me know.
Actually, that's a good point. Do you have any alchemist's kits?
Of course, I've got your basic starters. You want more advanced stuff? Basic? Experts?
Basic.
Basic? Okay.
Is there anything books for getting started, teaching someone how to use it?
Of course, there's a couple of those. Oh, let me see. He just drops a ledger on the countertop, runs back, he disappears into the back. You just hear rummaging.
While he's
You just
back
see a
there.
book. You see a book fly out from back there. Boom. That's it.
That okay.
You know, it's a dusty old tome. It hasn't been used in a while, and it looks like it has been used very well.
Bryony, if you don't mind, come look at this. You've had a lot of interest in creating potions and other things. And if you're interested, you could start to learn how to make more than just potions of healing.
Among other things. I am interested. All right. So this is an alchemy beginner's guide?
And you open the book up, and it's basically what it is. Your basic beginner's guide to alchemy, understanding differences between ingredients, poisons, how to make sure you don't inhale anything wrongly, and proper setup of actual like diffusion tubes and like giant like basically everything to getting started. And a couple of recipes in there as well.
Nice.
One
How much
is
it?
how much is it?
Yeah.
The kit itself with everything in it. If you're going to do that hill giant thing, I'll also lump it in with Liam and Tiny Hut.
That would be appreciated.
Sure.
Cool. Excellent. I'm gonna write through that. If you do this job for me, it'll be about 100 gold for everything.
I believe we can manage that.
Scroll,
I'm in.
time, alchemy kit, and book.
We'll take it.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Thank you, Howard, for thinking of that.
You're welcome. Halsterian and I have a little bit of experience from this from when he was attending the academy. Not an exorbitant amount of experience, but we can help you to get started.
All right, well, if you help me with that, and I lean in close, I'll teach you to make the stuff that knocks out spleen.
Oh, that would be delicious.
Well, let's go get that hill giant.
Let's do. Well, do you have any time limit you need on this hill giant?
It'll take me a week to get this spell scroll done.
Okay.
Anytime. I would say afterwards, personally.
Okay.
But like I say afterwards, anytime. But I don't care about today because, well, it's midsummer. Nobody's going to be
festival
working.
is this afternoon, yes. We're essentially killing time until it arrives.
I get that. Personally, I'm going to be closing up in about a half an hour anyway, so you guys came at a good time.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get out of your hair then.
Scales.
Well, yes.
Good. Now, be gone.
Out we go.
And out you go. It still smells like soot. Walking right out into the middle of the Iron Bridge Square. As you guys are walking along, going to your next destination, I'll just ramble on for a little bit while you guys decide on that. You see guards posting up signs saying watch out for a killer. Judging from evidence of last night, it seems to be a smaller humanoid type person had butchered and massacred a bunch of goblins in the street.
I'm just kind of like,
Spleen standing next to the poster, not even realizing it, and just like checking her sharp nails, like.
If you guys have any information, please let us know.
I wonder what they're talking about. I'm joking, I know.
How loudly do you say that?
Well, how close are they to me?
No. How loudly do you say it?
Not yelling.
Okay.
Just regular spleen talk. Not yelling, but not a like. Oh, I know.
Yeah, you're just talking normally.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Keep going.
All
Yeah,
right.
keep going.
Spleen, if you're dead set on this brothel, I'm sure we have enough time before the festival.
He looks at him just.
I'm in for you.
Ah. No, never mind.
Another time.
Oh my god. First, day drinking. I thought you were gonna drink. Nope. Now this. Oh, you're just teasing me.
Yeah, we haven't started our day drinking yet.
Rain check. Another day.
Well, let's see if there's a tavern around that looks good. That was not a fulfilling breakfast.
Well, we could go back to the Grazing Bull. It is near the festival anyhow.
Make a history check. All of y'all.
Shit, no, come back.
All right.
It's a D20, right?
Yeah, it's a D20. Do you have,
Hers is a 0, so it's just whatever you roll.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I can't have anything in front of me because I'm on Zoom on my phone.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh.
That's
Thank
why
you
a
for
few of us
checking
pulled
for
up
me.
your sheet for you.
we got you. We got you.
I
I
got
have a
a
17.
12.
Spleen?
Oh. It was an 18.
I got a nat 20.
Got that 20. Ironbridge District isn't really renowned for its food. Yes, there's food here, but if you're looking for something like actual substance instead of just, food, you want to go to Mead Meadows yourself. Noon Square is good for some of that stuff, but the Mead Meadows is where the food's really at.
Okay.
And yeah, the Grazing Bull may have been overhyped a bit, given that everything seemed badly boiled and tasted the last time you were there.
It's
And it
got
had
a
a
good
bone in it.
location.
It had a good
Yes,
location.
Still confused about the. I hope it's a fish bone.
Well, probably not.
You didn't keep it, did you?
I think Spleen
No,
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, Spleen,
Yes.
we found you a bone.
No. I told you. It's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be a vulture. What would a
They
vulture's
serve
bone be
vulture.
doing in a tentacle?
Actually, with that history check as well, you would know of like taxidermist places. Because, well, Spleen may not be a procurer of fine foods, but she is a procurer of fine bones. And a taxidermist is a pretty good place to start looking for any sort of bones like that.
All right. Do you guys want to do taxidermist before or after food?
Let's get
After I
some
see
real
taxidermy, I'll need a drink.
You guys are around 12 o'clock now.
Yeah,
So-
I think if I see Spleen mess with any piercings, I might lose my appetite.
Food first.
Food first.
All right, let's do this. All right, so you guys are walking from the Iron Bridge district. It goes from tight-knit, sooty corners to starting to open up right into Noon Square. As you're entering into the square, it's fairly bustling. It's, the festival has started. There's some day activities going on, but it's just the filler stuff for tonight. You're walking by, you're perusing the crowd. You're not really seeing anything. Dwarvish families, gnomish families. You get a giant here or there. Goliath, that's the word.
I was like,
Giant.
do you mean
I was gonna say you get a
half-giant?
a Goliath here or there, and so humans, just a smattering of different races going around. Nothing of note, nothing of anything. You take a look. You see a flyer for the Brandish Bards. They're playing right after the mayor says his speech, and they're going to be playing all night, which is awesome. You guys keep going on through. You're on a mission to get some good grub. The cobblestone streets start turning into more of a well-worn gravel path. It's like your pea gravel, not your like heavy stone. So it's easy to walk on. It's not too difficult, but obviously worn and lots of, horse pies everywhere. So you're stepping around, but with Halsterian having that natural 20, you know the good spot. You're around the corner. You go to the main square. You go off into an alleyway. You round the corner. You just see what literally looks like a hole in the wall. It's just a little known secret. You knock on the side because that's how you know how to get in. You see just this elvish woman peek out around the corner. Do you have an appointment?
No, we were looking for 4 meals though.
Perfect. We got 4. Come in.
Thank you kindly.
As you walk in the hole in the wall, and as you do, you immediately hear a magic shimmer just and you walk into this extremely nice restaurant.
Ooh.
What?
Why the disguise?
Why the disguise? Are you asking that to the people?
To the woman.
To the waitress?
Yeah.
Sometimes mystery makes more intrigue. That we get
True.
to charge more.
Also true.
Interesting marketing strategy.
It is more fun.
Yes. I believe I've seen you here before, points to Halsterian.
Once or twice.
Once or twice. Do you have an account here?
I believe I do. It's been a while, but it's under New Blood.
Under New Blood? Ah, okay. Goes to the book, flips over. New Blood. Ah, yes, you've eaten here a couple times. Welcome to the Elderflower Wilting Berry. Oh god, that's... Elderflower Wilting Berry.
Thank you kindly.
You know what? I'm not surprised how.
Everybody just calls it the Elderflower.
We eating bougie today.
Is that a type of creature?
No.
Sure.
It's...
I would like to try the bougie.
Sure.
Well,
We can get you some bougie wine. How about that?
well,
You're
come
buying,
with us. Come with us. As she starts taking you right through, you guys can continue this conversation. I'm just gonna, booth, bar, or would you like a table?
Halsterian, you're the one familiar with the place.
Oh, let's go with the booth for now. We can move to the bar later if we wish.
Excellent. Excellent. Sorry, that wasn't my normal voice.
We all just kind of stare at the elf as she says that.
Is this another disguise? Another
What?
trick? Take
What
it
do you
off!
It's just... All right, she leads you to the booth, lays out a bunch of menus. Do you guys want to actually RP this out, or do you want to just eat for the sake of saying that you ate?
I am up for either one.
Me too.
Happy to hand wave.
Who's sitting next to me?
Not Halsterian.
Why? I tried to sit next to Halsterian.
Probably Howard, reluctantly.
The 3 of us are crammed into one side of the booth and Venus on the other side.
Oh, I need elbow room. So
So-
why do you know? What?
I'm sorry. You keep going.
So how'd you find this place, Hal?
A friend of a friend recommended it. It's been a while since I've been here, but I remembered it was here, and it was wonderful the last time I was here. So it's a treat. Festival day is the best time for a treat, after all.
Very true. Nice day to relax.
And you're here because a speakeasy is a really cool place to go, especially when nobody else knows the way to get in. So you're kind of flexing your knowledge, but also you know that this place actually has pretty freaking damn good food.
What's on the menu then?
What's on the menu? Well, they've got everything. Anything you can think of, they can make it. It's the power
Don't
of having a
present me with
mage
that
for
many options.
I know, like, oh no. I would like meat on stick. I
meat
think
on
they
stick.
called them kebab.
Ah,
7 salamander pie, please.
7 salamander pie, the kebab for the little one,
2 of the pies, please.
2 of the pies, and for yourself, miss.
I will have a turkey sandwich on lembas bread and a side of salad.
Turkey bread, lembas bread, turkey salad, or turkey on lembas bread, salad. Okay, there we go. Write it right up. You can tell I'm not a waiter. Coming
Yeah,
right
work
up.
on that
She just
customer
walks.
service voice.
She just walks right off. You guys are sitting there, and drinks come out. You guys are ordering. You know, you're starting with your wines, and you're gonna go downgrade from there. But it's still like you start from bougie, and then you start degrading because you want to
Then I
taste the
start
good
really
stuff first.
drinking.
Then
You
you
want to
really
be there for the good stuff.
yeah. You start good drinking, and then you go to con drinking. Anyway, 20 minutes later, all the food comes out, and it just magically appears right in front of you. You didn't notice it before, but there were runes in the wood itself of the table.
Oh,
Cool. Oh my god.
Everything came out, and you
How?
started eating.
This place is fucking nice. I'm afraid to know why you don't come here more. Because I feel like it's the price.
It might be.
You guys start eating the food, and it tastes exactly what you think it does. It's amazing how this exists.
It's a Monster Hunter meal.
Yes.
Yep.
It is
Yes.
just beautiful. Studio Ghibli.
Yeah. Everything is like romanticized. It's basically a Studio Ghibli themed restaurant.
Not the Studio Ghibli food.
And the Studio Ghibli food, dude. That guy makes food look damn so good. Like it's a crime. It should how that happens.
Right?
I know.
Like, I know I've been eating all this evening because I'm so hungry, and you just made me hungrier.
You guys keep eating. It's absolutely perfect. She comes back. Seconds?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Same?
Absolutely.
Different? What would you like?
I'll take the same.
I'll try one of those salamander pies.
3 salamander
Blood
pies.
sausage.
And blood sausage for you. Okay. It goes around.
Yeah.
She just leaves. Another 10, 15 minutes later. You just keep eating. Make a constitution check.
Everyone?
Hey.
Everybody, because you're eating a lot.
True.
And drinking a lot.
Hell yeah.
And drinking a lot.
That just popped out of my hand.
You
19.
had 2, by the way. Brilliant.
That too.
19.
Am I blind?
What's my
Maybe 20?
constitution modifier?
What's
2.
2. So I got an 8.
19.
19? Spleen, Howard, you're pretty feeling pretty solid. A lot of the bread from the morning, from the morning, has been insulating you quite well with the drink, and so you're eating along, and you could probably go for another round, and then you would be pretty full. Alsterian, Bryony, drink is hitting you pretty good, but it's not like you feel it. You're not tipsy, but you're definitely feeling like the alcohol affect you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're getting pretty full.
Everyone done?
Yeah, slowing down here.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
She comes on back. Food, everything okay?
Yes, I believe
Beautiful as always.
essentially all done.
Perfect. Bill, keep drinking. Everybody on 1. Everybody 4.
My own.
We'll split them. Split them up.
Split the bill.
Yes, please.
Okay. She comes back with the bills. You flip them over.
Oh, yes.
Ready for the fireworks?
Howard is afraid to look,
Oh.
but he's flipping it.
I tentatively peek.
You tentatively peek. Whoop. About 15 gold pieces each.
Ooh, jeez, Hal, holy shit. Alright, we did just get paid.
Is it not the best meal you've had in months?
Fair point. Very fair point. I will absolutely take that for that delicious meal.
Mr. And with this meal, with the cost as it is, you do also you feel like super well rested.
Oh.
Like you get this awesome whole feeling in your stomach. It's just an absolutely amazing feeling.
Who would have guessed the hole in the wall has probably magic food?
Yep. And with that, everybody gets an inspiration.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And it's a D12. So I'm not gonna charge you guys and not give you something good.
Oh, Howard's definitely coming back here at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe not
Mr.
real soon, but...
Mr. Newblood, on your account.
Sorry, say again?
Mr. Newblood, on your account.
Yes.
Okay. We'll just add it to the account and we'll charge it to the proper people.
Sliding the gold.
Thank you very
Proper
much.
people, look at you.
The pepper.
The only one who can ever feed me was the son of aristocrats.
Well, I'm coming back here again, but I'm bringing you. You pay next time.
Well then.
You didn't have to pay?
He
I
does.
do. Later. Or rather, I have to pay the person who's paying later. My family's covering the check. What more do you need?
You asshole. You can't cover ours too?
What? I don't want him to cover mine. I'm sorry I didn't have family that pays for food.
I'm telling you, I'm paying them back later. No one listens. It's fine.
Don't worry, Hal. I know
Yeah,
what
when
mean.
you start talking rich, all we hear is me, 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 me.
Are you guys doing this as you're leaving?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are leaving, you go through the shimmer. And you didn't notice this before, but as you leave, you see the runes on the wall. And it says elderflower, comma, wilting berry.
Oh.
that's that. You guys just walk right back. You're back into Mead Meadows. It smells of horse, cow, agriculture, all of that.
Perhaps spilt mead.
And mead as well. Yeah, the mead brewery's going off, so you smell the yeast, the distilled yeast in the background.
Looking for a taxidermy.
Yeah, mixed in with horse and cow, not a good smell.
Not for me.
I've
I
been
actually
around
enjoy it.
enough horses and cows that does not appeal to me.
Oh, I love the smell of
Honey.
horse
So
farts.
much honey. Sure.
And
Not cows,
Either-
but horses.
it's cresting around 3 o'clock. You guys, by the time you got there, had your meal and started drinking. You're doing your thing. You also have a bottle of wine on the road as well.
Of course, we're just like walking down carrying the wine.
Well, I mean, public drinking isn't exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that tracks
looks-
for a festival vibe.
I was gonna say it's not exactly looked down upon. So.
Is it in a little paper bag?
Well, of course, you can't day drink from not a plastic or a paper bag.
It's true. There are rules, you know.
There are rules. There are rules here. We're not savages.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Perhaps I
Only
am.
you would be offended by that. But it's about 3 o'clock, and you realize if you guys don't bustle, you might start missing out on the taxidermist.
Oh, right.
We should hurry up.
And I'm not gonna make you roll for this. We're just gonna kind of expedite this on the way through. You guys know where a bunch of different taxidermies are. You find one, ask about vulture bones. No, nothing there. But they get pointed out to another couple within the area, and you start going. After about the 4th try, you find a person who actually has vulture bones.
Any of these good enough?
You guys walk in. Your classic like double saloon style doors.
Mm-hmm.
Saloon style doors. You walk in. There are just taxidermy animals everywhere, but you also see like a display of just a bone case display. And because Spleen understands different bone anatomy, it immediately just zeroes in. There it is.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah. All right.
None of them look like those failed Google taxidermists.
Oh no.
Oh
I love
no.
them so much.
Yeah, I follow a bad taxidermy page. It's great.
Oh,
Yep.
they're so
Oh
dirt.
man. Some
Either
of them
way.
are
The
terrifying.
derpy? Oh man.
As you walk up, you just see older human female male come out. He's got his leather apron on, black shirt. Comes out. Oh yes, what are you up to? You're looking at the bones.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you have an assortment of vulture bones, actually.
Well, it seems like you've already found them. You're staring right at them. And are you looking
Oh
for
my God.
leg bone, beak, head, ribs, anything to go with the wing, talons?
Actually, I'm going for rib.
Going for a rib?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. He starts looking. You automatically point it out, but it takes him a couple seconds to figure which one is actually what you're
She's
looking
zeroing
for.
in on the one.
And it's like, you're looking for this one. Perfect. Is that everything you need? Nothing more?
Just that.
Okay, that works. That'll be 2 copper pieces.
There you go. 2 copper. Yes.
He takes it. Here you go. Would you like a receipt for that?
No.
She's just looking at it like, no. Walks away.
Howard's just behind her.
Do I need a receipt for a donut? I do not wish to return said donut.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome if you have.
You give me a donut. End of story.
If you need anything else, please let me know. I'm here.
Thank you. I might return.
Okay. Perfect. Bye. He just waves you off.
Eh.
Just like the whole walking away wave. Have them going. Just kind of sizing it up on her thigh.
You eyed it up pretty good. You know what you're doing when it comes to that. You're just like, yep, that's it. That'll work.
Yep.
It might take a little bit of time to whittles it down a little bit to get the proper spleen shape, but
I like to put little carvings in them too.
exactly.
Eee.
So by the time you guys find all the shops, you're walking around, it's starting to get to about 6 o'clock, and I wouldn't say the sun's setting, but if we're in midsummer, this is not the case. But you start realizing that festivities are now, like, you're getting into the dusk time.
Mhm.
So getting out to Noon Square is pretty much where you want to be.
Yeah, that's where we're heading.
And you guys, again, Scooby-Doo run all the way through the town.
One alley to the next.
Yeah. Spleen just pops up in front of the screen.
Yep.
Yeah. Where'd they go?
Spleen is now lost. Wait, what?
Oh,
we
man.
Do we do that one thing from the Breakfast Club where we all like run around the corner, see like the guards still looking over the goblin bodies, and like we run back?
Yeah. Our heads stack on each other.
Yeah.
Bridie drops her potions. My potions! I can't go on without my potions!
Oh, Brian has glasses.
Oh my god.
Frozen.
I immediately regret making the Scooby-Doo reference.
Yeah. Sorry, moving on.
But I don't. I am actually loving it. You guys make it to Noon Square, and the festivities are starting. The smell of foods are absolutely just wonderful. You hear screams off in the background. You're hearing the sounds of games going off. And the festivities pretty much have started, but the ceremony hasn't begun. But the smell of food, smell of games, and you see a couple of mummer shows. The smell of games, depending on the game.
Ice cream Ferris wheel.
If spleen's involved, blood.
Yeah. I mean, we knew that.
Y'all, I'm not always violent.
Bryony, you're absolutely enamored by the smell of pastries just coming. They're wafting down. You just.
I mean, I did just eat, but they're still very enticing.
Well, it's been a couple hours since you've ate.
I mean, yeah.
You've been working it off, and you're still drinking, but.
All right, I dip and grab a funnel cake.
You dip and grab a funnel cake, and you do. You grab it, and it's all shaped in like an owlbear's nest. So it. And that's exactly what it's called.
All right, I alternate between bites of the funnel cake and sips of the wine.
Oh god, that's gonna leave a bad taste. But who doesn't?
Like beer or mead or whatever I have. I could see funnel cake and like a mead, a cider.
A mead, a cider. All right, you start walking around the fest. So like, do you guys go split off to your own thing? You guys gonna still keep sticking together?
Howard probably sticks with at least one other person.
Yeah, same here. I'll want to see if there are any fun games, and then either explain them to people or like see if we can figure them out together.
Alrighty. So
I'm in for the games. And a giant
Yeah, I
turkey
think
leg.
we're all going for the games. I move towards the one that's like a bunch of floating rubber ducks down a river, and you like pick one.
So you guys your guys right at the entrance. It's all the food set up. If you want to get to the games, you got to go right on through. But you're walking on through. You're hearing people say, you got the meat pies going around. You hear guys yelling, "Clouded sugar! Get your clouded sugar!" Others, "Griffin's beaks! Just freshly wrapped in bacon, Griffin's beaks!" And you're looking around, you see your classic apples on a stick. You see, potato swirls. You hear another guy yell out, "Giant's teeth! Freshly stuffed! Giant's teeth!"
What? What is that?
Giant's teeth.
Giant's teeth. Yep. You run. So you're running. You're interested, Spleen?
Yes, I'm very interested.
Well, we're probably
What is that?
chasing after her.
Yeah. You run on over.
Because we still have Spleen on a leash, and she drags
She
us.
just, huh?
Old woman, giant Doberman.
Oh yeah. Whoosh.
You run right on over, and it's just a bunch of dwarves just fully dressed up to the nines, and they're cutting up vegetables, they're stuffing them. You realize it's just a white stuffed pepper that they call the giant's tooth.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yep. But you smell all the meats, the spices into it. Like the aroma itself actually gets your mouth salving.
Don't
But
worry,
you're just
Spleen,
disgusted.
we're hunting one down.
He turns to the group
Probably
with this
tomorrow.
the sad face, just disappointment.
Spleen, we will take
Not real
all
teeth.
the teeth of
Yeah.
the giant when we take it down. And you can have them all. How about that?
Off the background, you hear a guy yelling, "Get your pickles!"
I just want to hear that. Get your pickles.
I can do it. I'll leave the room and say it, because I don't want to blast your guys' eardrums out here.
Please do.
If you
Fair.
record it, I'll make it my ringtone.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
No.
that's what the picks up.
Yeah, we heard that.
Okay.
Oh,
If no one knew what you were saying, you did sound like a rooster.
oh my god, yes.
Yes, that was amazing.
Where's
Hey.
Deca when we need something clipped?
Hold on. Time stamp.
I mean, these episodes are recorded, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Are they
Please.
fried pickles? Because fried pickles are actually delicious.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know. Do you
with
go up to the
ranch.
pickle guy?
Mm. Oh, I want fried pickles.
Sure, yeah, we go up to the pickle
You
guy
go-
because he had such a lovely voice.
You go up to the guy. He's on a wandering cart. He has a wandering cart, and it's just a giant barrel.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's classic Ren Fair. You always got to have a pickle guy at a Ren Fair.
Oh, yeah.
And so you go up. He goes in, grabs one with his hand, and sticks it in. It's just a giant ass gherkin.
Oh man. Oh yeah, yes.
Like Spleen, it's literally the size of your forearm.
Whoa.
Would you like one?
Yes.
Perfect. That would be a copper, please.
There you go.
Do you eat it with the stick?
Yeah, I eat the stick as well.
Love the crunch.
Yeah.
crumb.
And it's the juiciest pickle you've ever had.
Mm.
Yes.
It ain't your Vlasic. And so you guys are walking right through, and you get to the game section, and there's a bunch of things going up. There's an axe throwing competition going on. There's looks to be a pie eating competition getting set up. Your classic mallet hit test, and you also got your fishing games, Bryony. Hail bale throwing. You hear a bunch of guys all together, and then you just hear one yelling, the other one yelling.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of different people just sitting at a board, just playing a game back and forth.
Spleen is going towards the strength ones, the mallet hit, and what was it? The hay bale throwing. Yes. Sign me up.
So you're going for
Let's
the
see
you're
if
going
there's
for
a
the
dunk tank.
yeah.
Yes. But yes, I'm gonna go for the mallet first. If that's
Going for the
first
mallet
one I
first?
see. Yeah.
Alrighty, so Spleen goes right over to the mallet. Halsterian, you unfortunately don't see a dunk tank.
Ah, that's a shame.
So Spleen, you come up. It's just a gnomish man, long, twisty mustache, top hat, your classic carnival goer. Looking at you. Well, there, little lady. How are you doing today?
I'm sorry. That was so good. I'm doing
We don't have a lot of you guys coming around here. Looking especially fine tonight. Are you looking to try and test your strength?
Yes.
Oh, great! Here you go. You know what to do. You take this mallet, you hit the thing, and you try and go all the way up.
Okay, that doesn't
And-
sound hard.
And the thing goes up about 12 feet, and especially for people of your stature, our stature, it's a fair ways. But you going for a hit?
Yes.
Okay, well, little lady, let's do this. Make a hit.
All right.
Hell yeah! What do I do? What do I add?
You're adding an attack roll.
Oh hell yeah! 23.
23. Okay, I'm gonna say roll damage as if you're rolling your natural damage, but it's not so much as like you're destroying a thing. It's just it's a success. Like I'm managing your damage as to how far it actually goes up as well, with your strength.
Like,
So
what are
just
my
roll your-
weapon attacks?
Just roll your weapon attack.
Okay. 9.
9.
Mhm.
You go, whack! Great hit, good accuracy. Goes up about 3/4 of the way.
Oh, I thought you could do better than that.
The guy just looks over and is astonished. He's like, I was not expecting anything like that from you. I'm rather impressed.
You shouldn't be
Again.
yet.
I'm gonna hit the top.
Roll again.
Even better.
25.
25. Roll for damage.
Ten.
10. Whack!
She turns around and points at Hal.
In your face. In your face.
I said I believed you could do better, and I was right.
Oh, you're the first person tonight that actually did that. Oh, my lord. Well,
Really?
well, what would you like for a prize? And he points out to the back, and you see a bunch of giant stuffed creatures. It's your classic carnival fare. You know, ball on a stick.
Is there a hill giant?
There's a hill. There's no.
Bring back to the
What type of stuffed animals?
back to the lizard.
You get
Yeah.
yourself like a giant stuffed owlbear. There's a griffin, a slightly smaller griffin. You get like little owlbear cublets and like griffin chicks.
Gotta go for the big owl bear.
You're going for the big owlbear, and because you hit the big prize, you could take it too. So you basically take it, and it's like, well,
Walk
here you
over.
go.
Spleen
He's
significantly.
gonna walk over and go to Bridie and here you go.
Yeah, cause your food looked like it. Yeah. That's for you.
Aww.
Well, isn't that just generous? Are you guys gonna try do any of this?
Wow.
Goodness no.
I see we have ourselves a little nanny over here.
Yeah.
Oh. And he looks over to Howard. You?
No, I'm all right. But Hal, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah.
Come on.
I believe you can do better.
Give him a little wink.
Fine.
All
I
right.
take
Well,
it. Cameron.
here you go, Mister.
All right.
Wish you cast. Oh no.
8.
8. You're not particularly good with a mallet.
So
Hammers and fine detail work and hammers and stuff just doesn't work through the new blood veins. So you take a step back. It's kind of like a golf swing. You just gotta do it right here. Whack! You hit just low of it. The thing doesn't go.
Hal, come on.
Oh, he misses.
Completely.
Ha ha.
Well, you got a couple more hits if you wish to try.
All right. Very well.
That laugh.
Sorry.
That one's at least a 13.
13. You do it again. Set up. Whack! Make whatever your main source of damage is. I know it'd probably be Eldritch Blast. Like roll if it's a 2d10, just roll 1.
I have a
So
quarterstaff.
Howard is trying to subtly cast catapult on the thing and launch it up.
Make a
Alright.
sleight of hand check.
Okay, because it is only somatic.
Somatic. Yeah. So it's hand gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took
I
me a
did
second.
roll a
'cause I
10.
Did roll a 10. Excellent. Okay.
Ew. You know what? Let's use that inspiration.
D12 inspiration.
Because that was a really
Oh
bad roll.
no.
That'll help. 13.
13.
Mhm.
Okay. Halsterian goes right down. Ping! And with it, it goes about halfway. And as it looks like it's about to slow down, it shoots up a little further. It makes it about. Describe to me, catapult.
It is. Hang on. Choose an object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that is not worn or carried. It flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground. Stopping in path.
It blows right out. The guy just looks absolutely astonished. Shit. 4! Watch your heads!
Just
He
like
looks over. I
jaw
don't know.
dropped at Hal.
I don't know how you did it, but I know that's not natural. He looks extremely pissed off.
Howard is just turning his head away.
Lee just
I-
looking at you, Hal, just like walking up beside you, just sizing you up like.
I am the blood of
Damn.
Baltrus the Bold.
Damn.
You know what? Just take a prize. Get out.
She's gonna start like taking your forearms and just like squeezing them like, oh my god.
He just goes back. He grabs a griffin chicklet. Here, just go. Destroy my booth, but it's gonna take me a while. The whole carnival
griffin
demeanor is
chicklet.
gone. You totally just see
Aw.
the wonder. About 10 seconds later. Ping! Ah! Jeez.
Festival!
Harry.
It lands in the pickle barrel.
No.
Oh no.
It just lands. It lands right beside the
Ah.
guy. He's keeping a close eye, but obviously it still startled him.
Wow. Where did that strength come from? Oh
I
my
told you,
god.
I'm the blood of Baltrus the Bold.
Oh, I need to mark that off.
Blood relative, power relative.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I see you. Holy shit. Alright, she winks. I see you.
You guys walk away. You guys walk away, and you still see a group of guys, one yelling and the other guy yelling right back. You look over it. The sign says "Orcish arguments." Yeah. The pie eating contest looks like it's all about to get started, and you hear the announcer just saying, "Oh, we're looking for people to actually eat things. Come, eat the pies."
Oh, Bryony, this is right up your alley.
Oh. I mean, my funnel cake is long gone by now.
Yep. And almost that bottle of wine too. But you
Yeah, the
mysteriously
wine
have
was,
this. You mysteriously have a nice fruity mead with you.
Who knows where I got it? All right. I will enter the pie eating contest.
You'll enter the pie eating contest. As you guys are
Yes.
walking up, you look a little farther down the road, and you see a guy hoisting a giant log, throwing it. You guys, you walk right up. Big portly man, just. Well, hello there. You're looking to join in? Looking at Bryony.
On the log eating or the pie eating?
Pie eating.
The vlog yeet.
Or the pie eating.
Yes, the caber toss is now called the log yeet.
Yeah.
Pie deleting content.
The pie deleting.
I've never heard that before.
Just slipping pies in the freaking bag.
Pie
But-
deleting.
So you guys are, you guys, Bryony, yeah, you're up with the pie eating contest guy.
I accept your challenge.
Well then, all right. Come on up. You have your choice of pies. You know, you can have your meat pie, chicken pies. You got apple cobbler, raspberry, blueberry. Blueberry's pretty good this time around. My wife makes it.
Aw, I'll do the blueberry pie.
Blueberry? I like her style. My wife's gonna like you. Lucille!
Oh
He
man.
just yells back. His wife comes out. She's just this absolutely skinny thing, but she's carrying all these pies as if it were nothing. All right, ready to go? He starts laying out pies. There's about 5 other contestants with you. There's your standard dwarvish man, just long, ginger beard, bald head, strong brick house in a short, stout style. You've got a Goliath there. You have a Goliath there, an elvish man that looks like he shouldn't be there as well. And you look to the right, and there's a gnomish woman. It's Glam.
Oh man.
Ah, Bryony, I didn't think you would actually join in this one.
Song of pastries, and I came over.
The song of pastries and fires. Alrighty, well, good luck. I got myself the chicken.
Mmm.
What about you?
Blueberry.
Blueberry? Ah, that's such a good choice. That was a tough one between me and them. The guy comes up. He comes up. He starts presenting. All right, everybody. Come and enjoy everybody eating these pies. You ready to see these people throw up? And the crowd just starts cheering, cheering, and cheering. And the pies, a bunch of different waitresses come out. They start feeding the pies right in front of you. And it's like, all right, in 3, 2, 1, go! Make a dexterity saving throw. Because this is how fast you eat.
Okay. Is that a D20?
That'd be a D20. So, Steve?
Yes.
I don't think I have
Dexterity,
one.
you have +1.
+1. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think I have a very high modifier. I got a 17. +1 is 18.
All right, now make a no, not yet. It's first pie. As you do, Rainy.
Rainy can handle more than one pie. Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
Oh no.
Rainy, you take the pie and as if you were eating as if you were starved way back when you're just like you just start
Holy
shoving you start shoving the thing. You look over, Glam's matching pace with you. She's like the dwarvish man, he's just taking a bite and he's chewing on it and he's not taking his time whatsoever. Goliath, he's keeping pace with you. And the elvish man, he's eating, but it's not as quick. And you start eating. You start eating, and done. All right, second pie comes out. Glam meets with you too. You ready? Second pie, go. Make another roll.
I got a 9. +1 is 10.
+1 is 10. All right, so you ate one with a good pace. You're trying to keep the momentum going, but you're just you start eating, and you're slowing down. You look over. Glam's not breaking her pace whatsoever.
I'm gonna
Glam's
cheer
starting
on. Go, Brady!
Yeah,
You-
everyone's cheering.
As you do that, you look over. The dwarvish man just starts, and he goes around. Barf buckets in the back. The barf trough is in the back. So he just out he goes, and he's gone. Oh, the guy just, hey, we got one down! The crowd just starts going wild. Goliath and the Elvish man the Goliath and the Elvish man are still keeping pace, but they're not as fast as you, Brian, or Glam.
Brady, think about last spring when we found all those empanadas. Eat like that.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. The
+2 on that
empanadas.
one.
12 plus 13. Yeah, I got 13.
You got 13. You still do it, and it's okay. You're starting to feel it, but it's okay. You're fine. It's second pie. Glam starts eating. He looks like she's about to go. Takes a second, composes, keeps going, starts eating. But Goliath is starting to go. He turns around, off he outs.
This is
The
like the third pie now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are getting onto the third pie. Now, the more pies keep on coming out. Third wave comes in. Make a dexterity saving
God,
throw.
the pressure. Oh. The pressure made me drop my dice almost off my desk. Wait. Damn it.
Correction, it did drop.
I got a 16.
Got a 16.
Plus 1 is 17.
+1 is 17. Excellent. And you're still maintaining your pace. As you lock eyes with Glam, she's dead eye staring you, just eating at the same pace. She's
Fire
going.
in our eyes.
There's fire in her eyes. She takes this shit seriously, man. And the Elvish man is still going. He's still going. He's still on his second pie, but he's still going, and doesn't seem to be breaking that pace. Make a Constitution saving throw, please. You do remember. You do have that D12 of inspiration if you do roll low.
Mm-hmm.
I will consider it. I got a 19 plus I got a dirty 20.
You got a dirty 20.
2 for your Constitution.
Yeah, for Constitution it's +2.
Ooh,
So 21. A dirty 21. You're eating. You're feeling pretty good. You're like, nope. I remember storing food for winters. Let's just do this.
Yeah. This blueberry pie is no joke.
Blueberry pie.
It's some good shit. It has like little hint of lemon juice in there too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it tastes exactly like me mom makes it.
Split's like, oh, why do I feel like this? Oh my god. What is happening today?
You're eating along. You feel it, but it's okay. You look over. Glam looks like she's about to go. Again.
Oh, holy crap.
Composes herself. The Elvish man is trying to keep up, but you guys just eclipsed him on a pie, and he gets up and says he's gone.
Now.
It's between you and Glam. Round 4! Fight! The pie has come out, the chicken is overwhelming you, and it's on. Make a dexterity saving throw.
And that one is the +1.
Yes. I dropped my dice again. I got a 12 plus 1 is 13, and I'm going to use my inspiration for a 14.
Oh, well, you rolled a 1 on your d12?
No, I said plus 1 because that's my dexterity.
Yeah.
Right,
The
but
inspiration is a
D12.
D12. You roll it.
Oh, right. Okay. No. Okay. So I rolled a 12 on my d20.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. No, I think I said it in a confusing way.
Yes, that's what happened.
And I forgot the inspiration. I had to roll a.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just rolled a 12 on my d12.
Oh!
Shit.
All right.
You lock eyes with Glam, and you're just like, now it's on. No, you inhale at a speed that you never thought was actually possible.
Yeah. Like an anime.
Like just the characters' eyes on each side of the screen. There's like a little lightning bolt between them.
Yeah. Yeah. Briny versus Glam.
Round 4, fight. Copyrighted noise. Glam, she just absolutely surprised. She's still maintaining her speed, but you just eclipsed her in a speed that you never thought you had possible with eating pie. But this is the briny way. You just got bits of blueberry pie just smattered all over your face and like over your clothes, but you got the bib on. You got your classic bib, and you're just going. Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh gosh, that's the d20, right?
That is a d20, and that is +2.
+2 on that one.
+2. Yes. Okay. Thank you for the reminders.
Mm-hmm.
I got an 8 plus 2 is 10.
Oh, as you do, you're starting to go.
No.
You turn around, into the barf bucket you go, and Glam, she's still eating. She still has to complete the pie. But as she does, you hear the same noise come around. She goes right at the same time. And the crowd goes absolutely wild.
Damn, I didn't know she had that in her. Or could put that in her, I guess.
Either of them, really.
As the big
I
portly
mean, I
man.
knew Briny could. Have you seen her with the empanadas? My god.
No, we weren't there for that, remember?
Vitality.
Kraz, that was awesome.
Vitality. Finish them.
Good job, Bree Bree.
So the crowd's going wild. the portly man is still hyping everything up. The wife comes around. Hey, you girls okay? You girls okay? And it's just, I'm not gonna describe what you see, but it's still just like, you got blueberry pie all over you. Glam's got the chicken, and it's just, here you go.
Stomach
She
sauce.
comes out with a bucket of water and a couple of towels. It's like, here, wipe yourself off. You girls did great. Yeah, good job, good job. And the portly man comes around. My God, I didn't think I'd actually see a lot of that happen today, but that was amazing to watch.
Thank you.
It's okay. You need to spew. I've seen a lot of it in these times.
I think I'm good.
Good. All right, well, so what we're going to do here is we're going to split the prize money here. Because you guys made it so far, there's no point of making you guys eat anymore. How does that sound? Glam looks up and over. Yeah, that sounds fine with me. Bryony?
We both like nod at each other.
Perfect.
Slowly, I'm sure.
I
He's
nod
like the-
found respect for Glam.
He's the whole like predator with the
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
hands.
Very firm handshake. I know talent when I see it.
You know, as you do, he pulls out a giant bag of money. He starts dividing it and puts it into two separate bags. And he hands you off 10 gold. 10 gold, couple silver, couple copper.
I take one more blueberry pie for the road.
You take complimentary pie from the wife, and she nods, and you walk right off. As you walk out, the crowd just starts going wild. Elf girl, elf girl, elf girl.
Just screeching.
Gnome lady, gnome lady.
So we got team half elf and team gnome over here.
Yep.
I must say, I'm impressed very much with both of you. That was surprising, to say the least.
Glam looks up at all of you. Thank you. Stares dagger at Spleen. Except for you. I knew you were cheering against me.
I mean, you did great, Gland. I think you rocked it. I didn't know you ate that much. We should eat together.
She just looks perplexed. You know what? I would like that. And she just takes the bib off, walks away. You see like a little pride in her step, just.
Oh no!
Otheon, yep. At least you didn't hear me yell about pickles.
Get your pickles!
As Glam starts walking off, you hear the crowd go quiet, and you start looking up, and you realize, oh, it's starting to get to sunset. The mayor's gonna come out and say a speech. So everybody starts coming around, and everybody starts gathering around the main stage. And so the town crier comes out, just adorned in your classic, like, faux military wear, nice giant plumed hat, just, you know, absolute pomps and circumstance coming out. He looks very corny, but you know what? It's a festival.
Yeah, it has such a big ribbon that says mayor.
Yeah, like the town crier. No, this is the town crier and all that.
Oh, wait,
okay.
never mind. Sorry.
Not the mayor.
Well, he can have a ribbon too that says crier.
Yeah, exactly. It's canon. He's got crier on his
It's just got
sash.
tears across it.
He's
Crier.
having a rough time lately. I want to make him feel special.
Where can I get this for myself?
He brings out a giant bell. Rings it. The sound goes throughout the air, and it calms everything down. All the flames and everything start wilting down just a bit to give a little bit of atmosphere. As you do that, Oyey! 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 We welcome everybody to the Midsummer Festival! Welcome in our hands, the mayor! As he does, everybody starts clapping. Just, classic golf clapping. As you do, you see the mayor come out. He's a tall, elven man with aristocratic clothing, a posture that demands attention and power, but with an easygoing face with looks that could disarm any conflict at any notice. You can tell how he got into power and why he got into power just by the posturing of him. He starts speaking. As he does, he speaks softly, but it still projects very far, as if he was in an opera house. Tonight we celebrate the early harvest, the hard work, and the dedication this community has to one another, ensuring we all thrive together, strong and unified. Menestead has been the pride of my eye since I've become its mayor. Now, as a reminder of what happened last year, there will be no weapons allowed to be brandished outside of the games area. If there's any trouble, you will be immediately escorted to the jailhouse. We will be staying there overnight. I want everyone.
All of our group just side eyes Spleen.
I'm like sitting on top of the giant owlbear plushie. So I can see.
Yeah, Halsterion wouldn't let you climb on his shoulders. So you're sitting on the bear.
I mean, not that saying no would stop her if she really wanted to get up on his shoulders, but, you know. If she's being polite, she's being polite.
Hey, consent is important.
Anyhow, please continue.
As you guys are talking, he still keeps talking. He comes back and you guys start focusing back into the speech.
Sorry.
I want everyone here to have the best and safe midsummer celebration. So tonight, I want you to eat, drink, be merry. So without further ado, I present to you the latest in sky-cracking technology. As you do, you hear the sound of fireworks go right off. A loud whizzing with a screech of light shooting up into the air at the apex of its arch splits into multiple particles, with a loud crack of lightning going off without a storm. Have yourself a great midsummer! And the crowd starts cheering and going wild, and as all the firecrackers go off, you hear the oohs and the ahs, and this is very much a first experience for a lot of people.
Oh, shapes
especially
and colors.
Howard, this brings back memories, but not a lot of good memories.
He is watching the explosions and does not look like he's actually looking at the explosions. And
I would like... Sorry, keep going.
Hand is tightly grasping the handle of his sword.
I would like the rest of the party to make a perception check, please.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember, Bryony, yours is a +8.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to use my inspiration on this one.
I got a 24.
22.
Man. Okay, that's a bit better. 18.
18. It's not hard to see that Howard is not the best time, but you know this has set something off.
I elbow them. Kind of pointing.
What?
What's up with him?
No, I elbowed the other ones.
mind.
So it's like, yep.
What's up with him?
I imagine it's bring back some issue of... He was in the war, you see. And this may have something to do with some of the... Well, it's very explosive, isn't it? The orcs were creative with their damage.
I pull on Howard's sleeve and say, let's see if the games are still open. We haven't seen the fishing one yet.
Say that again, Bryony. He loosens his grip a little bit on the sword. It was like full-on white knuckle grip. You were saying something about games.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen the fishing game yet with the rubber ducks. Come with me and see it. Now.
Sure.
Yeah, and then hold this big turd.
And she flings the stuffed animal on him.
Okay.
You guys start walking off to the games area, and as you do, you start hearing the sound of the Brandish Bards playing. And it's all this upbeat jig music, and just to get the festival air going and whatnot, while the fireworks are still flying. So, I just wanted to describe that as you were walking off.
Yeah.
I refuse to dance, even though it's good. I refuse.
You can still see it as you're all distracting him. His ears twitch with every few explosions, and he's starting to turn back and look and stopping himself periodically.
Actually, Howard, make a perception check at advantage, because you're heightened at this moment.
14.
14. That's with advantage?
Yeah, it was an 8 and an 11.
Jeez. Your natural instincts are to check exit, look at your corners, survey the crowd. Threats. Identify. You look over and you see a couple of other people doing the same thing as you have. That's about it, though.
There's a clear look of recognition.
Yeah. So you're not alone in this unexpected time. But please keep going. So you guys make it to the make it back to the games area.
We keep our hands on Howard's arm and keep talking to him the whole way there.
Yeah, and it's about a 30-foot walk. It doesn't take you too long, and you're strolling, you're taking your time, you're going against the crowd and weaving on through. You make it back to the games area, and yeah, you see the stalls all set up everywhere, and they're equally spaced right out. Yeah, so you still have guys sitting at a game board and moving pieces, and what looks to be like a chessboard. You have a guy just basically doing the shell game. Lots of memory tests as well. You still got the caber toss. The yeet logs.
Yes.
The log eat.
The log yeet.
Log yeet.
Yeah, you still have tests of dexterity with stealthing, throwing darts, axes.
I feel like the axe throwing would attract certain members of our party.
Question.
Yep.
For Bryony and for Halsterion, do either of you wear armor?
No.
If I remember correctly, Bryony wears leathers.
Yeah. I'm equipped with light armor.
Oh, actually, yes, I do. It's leather armor as well.
I'm nervous that you said that right after I mentioned axe throwing.
Oh, I definitely spaced on the fact that axe throwing was just
I
said.
know. I was wondering.
That
I was like,
an unrelated question.
I'm like, no.
Why you ask?
Interesting question.
I mean, yeah, I have like light leather armor.
Okay.
Okay.
Lead will probably go to the axe, or like look at the people throwing axes and making fun of. They're like, ah, you suck.
Ooh, is there like an archery
Yep. Yep.
booth?
Yeah, there is. Like, I say test of dexterity, it kind of just goes through a whole swath. There's like targets set up, and what you want to throw at it is what you throw at it.
Okay. Do the archery booth.
I'm just gonna do this. Y'all stretch.
Wait, we're doing a
Everyone
stretch.
stretch.
Wait, sorry. The big stretch left, big stretch left, right, up, and remember, chin down. What was it? Head down, double chin.
Love, shoulders back.
Shoulders back, double chin.
That feels nice.
So it is 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go run just a little bit over. Just letting you know, if you guys do, if a couple of you guys do need to leave, it won't be too long. But I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up.
Okay, so you guys are starting to just head to the games of dexterity to go blow off some steam.
We'll try not to RP this too much.
That's okay. I'll speed this up. So you guys are, you're firing your arrows, you're throwing axes, you're just doing some basic stress relieving, and the games guys recognize that Howard's having a hard time right now, so they're kind of just like backing off and not trying to hype him up or do anything. It's just they're doing that. As you do, you start hearing screams in the background, flashes of light firing right, up, left, right, center. You look right on over. As you do, you see this giant fire elemental come right out into the middle of the festival grounds. Everybody is screaming. Everybody's thinking, like, you guys are about 60 feet away now, just doing all that. And as you do, you start seeing bolts of lightning, fire just start being fired, and you start hearing the choruses of the brandished bards doing their thing. As you do, you see this elemental, you see it like flex and strain, and as it does, two lesser elementals come right out of it, just tinier ones, and they start dispersing right into the crowd. And with that, I'm gonna end tonight's episode.
We just witnessed a birth.
So question.
Yep.
Were the fireworks still going off when we started hearing screams?
No, they ended off because like I set a time, as in like you guys have been doing this for about 10 minutes now.
Okay.
So everybody's kind of out doing their thing while they're still.
All right.
Well, but this is what has just happened. You notice a giant, like an absolutely huge one, the biggest one you have seen so far. But we'll go into it next episode.
Ooh.
I would like to thank everybody for staying out tonight, watching our games, and watching the carnival funds. I would also like to thank D&D Beyond for sponsoring us tonight, and Keith at Lucky Dice Cafe. If you're ever in Huntsville, Alabama area, please check them out. I would like to also say thank you for coming out again, and that it's a pandemic. Please stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, do your social distancing. I love all of y'all, and do you dare to imagine? Have a good night.